Living abroad can be frustrating. Uh, and the reason why it can be frustrating, how do I get my money from my bank account in Canada to Cambodia? This is more for retirement people that are here on a retirement visa. Stay tuned. I'm going to share my experience and what works best for me. This video is more for people that want to stay here long term, that are 55 and older and have an RE visa, which is a retirement visa for Cambodia. I love it. $290 for the years. It's like having a second passport. Like I said, I'm going to share my experience. If you're going to stay here long term, there's penalty costs once you got an ABA bank account or another branch. I use ABA because it's Canada owned. Pardon me. So what I've tried in the past is doing a SWIFT transfer from my Canadian bank account into my ABA bank account here. They charged me huge. I was disappointed. There's apps that I've tried. Wing. I've tried PayPal. I've tried Remedy. Remedy's the best to get money here. They want $25 up front, and then once you pay the $25 and there's been a couple of transactions from your bank account into your ABA bank account here in Cambodia, they'll send that money back to you. I found it was a bit of a hassle because I'd have to go into the ABA branch and receive my money. Bottom line, what works for me? And I'm about time and consuming time. I don't want to spend an hour in a bank, and it takes time when you do that because they're not sure with the bank protocols. They want to make sure everything's done to detail, and I don't blame them. What I do, and it's really simple, I'll tell you about the bank charges. Oh, Remedy, $30. Wing will charge you, depending how much money you send, it's about $40. PayPal, same thing. Okay, what I do is I use my Interact card from Canada, which it expires in 2806. So I'll have to get another bank card from Canada. I don't know how I'll get that here. Maybe I'll get a post office box, but I'm in no rush. But what works for me, and I'll tell you the penalties. What the bank charges here, I can't take one lump sum out. I don't know why, because the ABA branch here in Cambodia only allows you to take up to $400. So if I do 2 withdrawals, what it costs me, my first withdrawal is $6 American. Back home, it's $5. So do the math. $5 Canadian and $6. So it works out. It works out to about $13. I do that again, so that's $26. Again, Remedy, it's cheaper, but it's time consuming, depending on what you want. I did that today, and again, if you do a SWIFT transfer from your Canadian bank account into an ABA bank account here, they can charge up, depending how much money you send, they can charge up to 30%. 30%. But the good thing about having an ABA bank account here, what I do is I withdraw it, deposit it in through the machines, I deposit it into my ABA account. I'll do another transaction. My limit's $1,000 a day. I'll do it again. So when I add everything up, the 3 transactions that I do monthly are $18 USA. Okay? If you're trying to save money, Remedy's the one. But it's time consuming. And once you got a good, credible relationship with them, they're based out of Burrard Street in Vancouver. It's all about time for me. I don't want to wait 3 days or 2 days or 1 day or when it comes. And everything is directed to your email once the money comes in. Wing is expensive. Once I use my Interact card, I take the money from Canada, I automatically put it into my ABA account. And then I take money out for the day. The great thing about having an account here, you can't get an account here unless you're a business person or you're retired, depending on what kind of visa you have. That's kind of the bottom line. I've tried out different avenues to get me to where I need to go and trying to save money, and I just find using my Interact card is the best way for me. It might cost me maybe $10 more. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, here's another thing. You got a lot of ATMs all over Cambodia, you know, outside bars, restaurants, hotels. Do not use those ATMs with your Canadian bank card. Whatever kind of card you're using, do not. It can swallow it. And once it's swallowed, how do you get that card back? You just ruined your holiday. So then you gotta have these apps to get money so you don't ruin your holiday. That is if you're here for a holiday. Always go into a branch. It happened to me. My card got swallowed here a year ago. I took a picture of the machine. It has a number on the top of the ATM machine. Took a picture of it. Walked into the bank the next day. The lady said, okay, it was going to be a couple hours. I said, I don't have a couple hours. She got the manager off his ass, or her ass, and she went into the machine, got my card back. I used it, boom, bada bang, I got my money. Just some simple rules. Again, this is what's worked for me. And again, with the ABA card, anytime I take money out of the account, it doesn't cost me a penny. This is why I love Cambodia. It doesn't cost me a penny. There's no penalty for using my Interact card. Maybe Canada can learn from that. Anyways, that's my update on getting money from Canada to here. I'll send some pictures of apps that you can download on your phone and go from there. And the next video I'm going to do will be on how important it is to get a SIM card and a Cambodia phone number in order to use these apps, so you can have proof of where the money's coming from. And another thing too, anytime you sign up for anything here, I'm not going to give you my phone name, but you go to get a bank account here in Cambodia, use your passport, the name that is on your passport. You'll run into major problems. I've already experienced that. you know, then it's a couple more days. So it's really easy. Remedies, probably, I think the best. Wings okay. PayPal, you gotta pay. And True Money's another one, but I don't think it works for your bank accounts in Canada. You all have a great day. I know I'm going to. God bless you. And it's a rain day, so I'm sitting in my little living room, enjoying myself and talking to you. Have a great day. Living abroad can be frustrating. This video is more for people that want to stay here long term, that are 55 and older and haven't. Like I said, I'm going to share my experience. If you're going to stay here long term, and let me not forget the importance. This is so important. If you want the Cambodia price, once you come into Cambodia, go to a phone shop and bring your passport with you, because they're going to want your passport. Get a SIM card, a phone number for Cambodia, and I'll tell you, it's going to take you a long ways. Anytime I travel, I want to be documented. And Pass app is the app I use to travel, and you have to have a Cambodia number. The good thing about Pass app is I can book my tuk-tuk to, where I'm stationed may be a hotel. For me, it's home. And then what I do is I push in the place that I'm going through the Pass app, and the cool thing is it's documented. So your travel is documented as you go from point A to point B. Very important. And they give you the price. And the tuk-tuk guy, if you tip him 50 cents, $1, he'll be so appreciative. Like, seriously, like, these people don't expect tips, but they'll be so appreciative. I'll give you an example. When I arrived from Ho Chi Minh on the bus to Phnom Penh, you guys are going to like this. You got the tuk-tuk mafia. Man, I just got off the bus. I got my gear. When I first come to Cambodia, and Buddy shows up, and I'm about 7 kilometers away from the bus station to where my resort was in Phnom Penh. Okay, and like they just swarm me, like they just and I'm like I just did an 8-hour bus ride. I just want to relax. But he says, I'll do it. The tuk-tuk guy, he says, I'll do it for $25. And I'm going, no, let me relax. I'm going to have a smoke. Just breathe. And I thought I was a good negotiator. That's why it's so important to get a SIM card and get a Cambodia phone number. You're going to get all the benefits, and people are going to know. People will be able to see your travel when you go with these people. You go on the Pass app, you get the price. So anyways, thinking I'm a good negotiator, from the bus station in Phnom Penh to my resort, he wanted $25. I says, I'll give you 20. You know what the original cost for that would have been? $4. So Once you get to your hotel and you explain to them I want a Cambodian number, I can guarantee you the staff is going to be there to help you and get you situated. My phone has two spots where I can have two numbers. You can have your Canadian number and you can have the Cambodian number, the SIM card slots. Lesson learned, important. You're going to need, again, to open up a bank account here in Cambodia, you're going to need a Cambodia phone number. You know, like this is more geared to people that want to stay here long term. Very important. And it's very important that your travel is being documented. Everything, you know, needs to be documented. It's just common sense. So the importance of having a Cambodian number and the benefits for you, for your safety, and it goes a long ways. You all have a great day. I'm about to eat, and like and subscribe if you want. If you don't, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just trying to help you out. This is a beautiful country. It's a beautiful country, and every day I'm in awe. We're in the rainy season. We've had a couple of days of rain, but you know what? It's still freaking hot out, man. So you all have a great day. God bless you, and cheers. You not forget, gigabytes. I get 100 gigabytes. Cost me $10. It's going to cost you $10 for your SIM card. Load up the phone. If there's no Wi-Fi, I find cell cards been the best for me. We got towers now all over Cambodia. Koh Rong, Chinookville, Kampot, here in Kep, Siem Reap. Cell cards what I use. So just to inform you, I think there's another smart card, and you can also have two Cambodian numbers, one with smart and one with cell card. I don't have Wi-Fi. I don't need Wi-Fi. I pay $10 for 100 gigabytes. That should last you for a month, and it works all over Cambodia. Cheers. For a bike ride down the road there. I mean, I live in a Khmer neighborhood, and what I notice in the morning when I go by this one market that I go by, all the boys are outside drinking beer, and they're mocking me, man. Because usually when I buy something, I do things with numbers. So, Moi Bi Bai Boon, Cambodia, and that's I could hear them mocking me, man. But that's okay. You know what? And then I go by my coffee lady. Her daughter's out there. You know, big wave. Where do you get that, man? You don't get that in Canada. There's so much negativity there, man. You know what? I am a blessed man, and you know, when I was in Canada, I don't know, a lot of you don't know my history, and I was a dead man walking. You can ask my family. And today, I'm a grateful man. I'm surrounded by love. You know, thank God for Cambodia, because I was a dead man walking. Grateful. This hat is 6 years old. My favorite hat. I got all kinds of hats. I got tons of sunglasses. And you know, the cool thing is, I like rustic. This shirt is 5 years old. It's my last shirt out of Simric that I bought during COVID, and I love this shirt. I cut the sleeves because I grew. Anyways, you'll have a great night. I'm a blessed man. Wasn't supposed to turn out like this. You know what? It took a nation. It took a nation to show me real love. And again, I'm just so blessed to be here in Cambodia. And if people think this is not a safe country, you got to come and experience it. It is super safe. I can't even imagine going in the town that I grew up in, and then to Surrey, which was unsafe many years ago, to downtown Vancouver. This government here, I'm so proud of. I'm so proud of him. He took over his father's footsteps. There's some direction in this country. They're cleaning it up. And Thailand, that's a mess. Thailand's a mess. I'll never go there until there's a regime change. You all have a great day. I love this country. Thailand wants to invade again. I'm ready. Bring it on. But this country won't seek war. They've seen enough war. And these people are beautiful people. Don't come here and abuse them, please. And they're just, I am so blessed. They've taught me so much. This old boy had no clue. And thank you, God. You know what? I'm just blessed. Blessed. And let me not forget the importance. This is so important for a bike ride down the road there. I mean, I live in a Khmer neighborhood, and